Hey, what's up y'all, it's Marcus. In today's video we're going to do some street shooting with a couple of my friends, and we're going to use the 35 1.4, edit the photos with the teal and orange from my preset pack, use some reflectors for natural light, and show you how close is too close with the 35. Also we're going to do some street shooting, and then we're going to hop into Photoshop and I'm going to show you how to change the colors for certain colors in your image if you want them different. All photos today are going to be edited with the That Blue preset that's in my preset pack at prophotoedits.com, where you can find my Lightroom presets, Photoshop actions, and you can follow along. So let's roll the intro. See you on the other side. So for today's shoot, I met up with a couple of my friends I haven't seen in a while since the COVID thing hit, and that's my friend Tyler and my buddy Kai. So we just wanted to do some walk around simple street shooting, and we're gonna try to catch a sunset. The sun peaked out for like 5 minutes at the very end of the shoot, and I'll show you that. So today I have the RF 85 1.2, the EF 85 1.2, 50 RF 1.2, 35 1.4 L2 on the EOS R. So the first shot we're gonna go over here is the 85 1.2 RF shot on the EOS R. The light was super crappy, as you can see, and we forgot our strobe in the car. We weren't gonna walk back to get it. I thought the sun would peek out, but it didn't. So I just took this shot natural light with the 85 wide open. I put my preset on there, and then I changed the street color in Photoshop. I'll show you that at the end of the video. So later on our walk, we found this cool little table on the patio of this restaurant that's closed due to COVID, and we were using a reflector even though there wasn't much light out, but it helps just a little bit. Give me a little smile. Yeah, the coolest smiles. That's the smirk. The smirk. Okay.
Is that too much?
That's heavy as hell. So the thing about using reflectors here is we get a little bit of sunset. You can see right now we're using the gold side, and that's usually like a no-no. You just got to see how much sun is out and the color of the actual, surrounding environment. So I asked Kai to switch to the white side right now so you can see her face. It changes colors just a little bit. It gets a little bit more subtle, and you can see that we're illuminating her face, but it's not like that harsh gold tone that's really hard to get out of an image. I usually never use the gold side. It's just too much work. The white side, occasionally the silver side, but that's pretty much it. Would you like to donate 100, 200, or would you like to reach up and touch the gold today and go for 400?
Oh, hitting her?
Yeah,
There.
That's too much. Let's try the other side. Let's try the white. Yeah, you can go in close. I'm with the shit.
I can't see if it's hitting. So.
It is, it's enough. So these shoots are always fun for me, getting to hang out with some of my friends and just have some fun. Nothing really planned, just being jovial and hanging around and taking some shots. Natural light, a little bit of reflection. So there's not too much to explain on this shoot. So let's hop into Lightroom and Photoshop and show you how to fix some of these color issues if you want to change the colors in your images. Alright guys, so let's hop into Lightroom and take a look at some of these files. So this is what we came in with straight out of camera, EOS R 85 1.2. This is the EF version, wide open on the adapter, and then put the preset on there, and that's what we have today. We're going to be using the That Blue 14 dark preset, and just change the temperature a little bit over to the cool side a little bit, just depending on what time of day you're shooting. So that's in the That Blue pack, that's in the bundle on the website, and that's what I use on every single one of these shots. So let's hop into Photoshop and I'll show you how to change the background color here. Alright, so here's our image in Photoshop, and I'll take this off right here and we'll just do it together, how we change the color of the street right here. And then I'll show you how to use my shadow toning action to kind of soften the image up a little bit and make it a little bit more dreamy and pleasing. So I mean, everybody sees an image like this, and it's cool. I like it like this too, but it was kind of just, you know, everybody has the yellow lane signs, and it matched her head wrap here, so scarf and everything, so I wanted to just change it all up. So I made it more of a strawberry color. So let's just do that. The first thing you're gonna want to do here is go inside of your selective color, open this up. That'll give you a new group right there. I'll turn this off and we'll do it together. So now that you have your selective color open, the first thing you're going to want to do is just find the color that you want to change. And in this scenario, it is yellow. So we're going to find the yellows right there. And what we're going to do is this. We're going to go into the yellow tab and we're going to go drag the cyan part of the yellow over. I think I took it to about -45. You can eyeball it as you go. And don't worry about what's happening to her skin, the whole rest of the image, because we're going to fix that in just a second. I took this way over here and I'm just watching the actual street color as I change this. 73 I think is good. And then we're going to change the yellow hue this way to about -57, and the blacks to about +21. Alright, see, now it's giving us a little bit of a strawberry color, right? So let's go into the magentas here, because some of this will live in the magenta. And I mean, you just have to eyeball it if you really want to be precise, and there is no right or wrong. It's just whatever color you think really looks good on the image. And there's a lot of this that lives in the red area too, right? So up to really till we start seeing that strawberry color up around the 70s. Take this down a little bit. +3, +5, that looks fine. All right, so look how crazy she looks right there. So what you want to do right now is do this. You want to go apple. When you click on your selective color, apple eye, that's going to invert it. And this black layer right here is your mask. So that is actually hidden right now. You can't see what you did. So you want to go over here and get your brush. And remember, when you paint white on black, it erases this layer and we start to see through the adjustment that's underneath. So we want to have this at 100% opacity, 100% flow with a white brush. So white is our top color here. Now check this out. As we start to paint on this street, there it goes. It's revealing all of that. Now what you want to do is just be very precise when you're painting. You need to paint all of this, and you know, be precise. Don't leave any part untouched here. As far as all the yellows, you want to have this really nice and organized, and get your lines correct. It could take a little bit. It's not a race. You just want to get it right. So once you're done and you've painted over all of this, it really shouldn't affect too much of the other colors outside of yellow, but you want to keep it off the person's skin, and you want to make sure you don't leave any ghosting lines like the outside of these yellow strips on the street. So my computer's running a little bit slow right now because I'm voice recording, screen recording. I got Photoshop and Final Cut open, all types of craziness. But once you get done with this, your street will be purple, or this isn't really purple, this is more like a strawberry color. That's why I call it a strawberry street. All right, so now we want to really go in and fine tune the other parts, because we want to make this match. We want to make this match on her scarf that she has, and we want to be very precise here. We want to keep it off her hair, keep it off her skin, most definitely. That way you won't have any issues later on. See, I got it on the book, and that's good because I want to show you how to get it off if you're new to this. So I was sloppy right there. I got it on the book, which is okay. This isn't my final image. I already edited this once. Alright, so say that I got it on the book right here, and I'll zoom in and show you. Let's go into like 88%. See right there, it's on the book. That's a no-no. So I hit X on my keyboard and it brings up the black. Now black is like your erase. This is going to hide it since the mask is black. And you can just, anything that you went overboard on and you didn't get the lines completely right, you spend some of your time doing this and just erase it off of there until you get your lines perfectly right. See, it's on the book over here too. I could probably sit here all day and look and see places that I missed and went overboard on because I was so far away. I wasn't zoomed in when I painted that, just because this is just a quick lesson. So anyway, once you get all your lines right, zoom out here, take it back to like 30%. So now you have your streets changed from a yellow that was a little bit too bright for me in this image to something that's more of a strawberry color, and I think it matches the image overall. So now what I'm going to do is, I think this image is just a little bit, the highlights are a little bit sharp for me. It's kind of hard to explain, but what I do for images like this that I think just need a little bit of calming down is I run this shadow toning, and it's more of a dreamy look. So I just turn it off, and right now you can see it's just a little bit bland. It's kind of too punchy. So you go up here to your actions that are included and go into your shadow toning PPE, run that, hit continue, and what it's going to do is it's going to make a mask, and it's going to apply this image. It's going to apply all the shadows, the darker areas, and make a mask of them, and then it's going to put certain colors inside of your shadows. So open the folder, turn all of these layers off. I just ran the action. When I made the action, I gave you all of these colors already ran, so you won't have to do it yourself and figure out which color you like. Typically I usually use blue, so I'll show you. I'll just open, if you click on this blue color, it'll let you select the blue. Darker is going to be just, you won't be able to see it too much, remember, because it's going into the darker parts. So if you make it more closer to a black, you won't see it because the black's already black. Pretty much you're making your blacks bluer. If I go way up here, you can see that it's more super painterly. The blues are a little bit too obvious, so you want to go down here into an area where it's subtle, but it softens it up a little bit and gives you that just painterly look. Alright, so we'll go and turn that off, turn it back on, and it's subtle, but trust me, when you're looking at this on multiple different devices, you can actually see that that really did help cool it down a little bit. There I just put some golds in the shadows, and you can see that that really gave it more of a faded film look. And you can go in here and adjust your opacity on each one of these, and I pull those golds down to like 5. So before, kind of punchy, boring. After, a little bit more faded, and if it's too faded for you, just go in and pull your opacity down, and there you have it. So I'll see you on the next video. Please subscribe. It's Marcus. Later.